What is going on, you guys? Riley on Gemmy Inflatablefans98, and I got a cool review for you guys today. This is the Gemmy 2017 12-foot tall blacklight floating ghost inflatable. As you can tell by the box, this was sold at Lowe's, same boxes as this year. This is actually one of my favorite designs from last year for Halloween. This retailed last year at Lowe's for $99, $99.99, I believe, something like that. And they actually discounted it like halfway through October. They discounted it to $50. So as soon as they did that, I went and bought it because that was a really good deal for this guy. And it's a really, really cool inflatable. This is actually the only 12-foot 12-foot short circuit inflatable I have. I have some other short circuit inflatables. This is the only like big 12-foot skinny one that I have. There's plenty of designs out there that were made like this. But I personally like this one. I really like the face on this one for some reason. There's, like the Home Depot one they've had for like the past few years has this, I think it's had the same face every year. And it's not like a floating ghost type thing. And what I mean by floating is most of you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'll just show you on the top of the box. There's basically just a, below the bottom of it, there's a clear fabric to make it, so at night, when people see it at night, it kind of gives the illusion that it's floating, I guess, even though it really doesn't look like that. But it's still a really cool idea, still a really cool concept. So yeah, guys, anyway, I'm going to take it out of the box and we'll inflate it, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, this is all taken out of the box, and yeah, I actually picked up all my Halloween stuff. Hopefully the display will be starting soon, by the way. Never got to do a review on this guy last year just because, I basically right after Halloween, I took everything down like the day or two after Halloween, and I had to bring my stuff all the way back to where I store it. So I never got to do a review on this. There's a few other newer ones I never got to do reviews on last year individually. At least you saw them in my display, but I never got to do reviews on them. So lots of, reviews, on older inflatables and, like stuff like that, and some redo reviews on things that I did in the past that just weren't the best video quality. So we'll be redoing all that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to pause the video one more time because I got to plug it into an extension cord. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, it's all plugged in here. You can already see the short circuit going off. Well, I like the colors of this a lot. It's not really I wouldn't say it's really a purple. It's more of like a blue color. This guy doesn't take too long to inflate. Skinny inflatable. It's tall, but it is dirty. I actually had this in the bark mulch last year, if you guys remember, which kind of made it so that and it's got like the cloth, like the cheesecloth on it, so it made it so that it just stuck to it. So I'm gonna have to like brush that off, but it's probably gonna be in the bark mulch again this year, just like last year. And it's actually, the ceilings are a little too short, so I'll try to get the best view of it as I can. So there it is. Very, very cool. I figured the ceilings would be tall enough for this, but then again, I did do a review on the 12-foot clown last year, and it was kind of the same thing. But yeah, this is huge. I remember actually the funny story about this is the day I got it, the UPS drivers, they come, when UPS delivers around here, they come like really late at night, and the UPS guy got out of his truck and was like talking to me the whole time about this inflatable in particular, saying he wanted to get it and everything. So that was pretty funny how he came out and talked to me about it. But yeah, again, besides the fact that all the bark mulch is stuck to it, which really sucks, it's a really cool inflatable. And it is going to be tough to get the bark mulch out of it because it kind of does rip the cheesecloth when you do try to take it out. I mean, this one is fine, but the real big pieces that are really stuck to it, sometimes it'll rip the cheesecloth, like I said. And I don't want that to happen, but it might have to happen. But again, it's probably going to be my bark mulch again this year. Probably going to do the same setup as I did last year, sort of the same, and obviously more in the yard and more things added this year. Especially all the new ones I got this year that I did reviews on. So, yeah, very, very cool inflatable. If you guys can get your hands on one of these, I mean, they might be on eBay still. I definitely recommend it. Very, very cool. Like I said, I really like the face. You can't really see it because its head's drooping because of the ceiling, but this guy inflates tightly, so this is the clear fabric right here. And again, it's supposed to give the illusion that it's, floating. But, like Gemmy did this a lot with like the older sleigh designs. The older sleigh designs, they had like the bubbles down underneath to make it look like they were taking off and in the air. And Walmart recently, a few years ago, had a sleigh design that had like the reindeer taking off with the clear fabrics to give it the illusion again that the reindeer were flying. And I think that's coming back at Walmart this year too, so stay tuned for that. Pick one of those up if you want to get it. I think it's coming back this year. At least it's on Walmart's website or somewhere else. I heard it was coming back somewhere, at least maybe Home Depot, I don't know, because Home Depot tends to resell things that have been out of stock and whatever for a long time. So one of those stores, I don't know. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. Still going to be doing more reviews here because I don't know when I'm starting my Halloween display. I just got to wait. We have to do a few things with the yard first before I start. But nonetheless, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Riley on Gemmy Inflatablefans98. Like and subscribe.